All right, Gemini, how you doing, baby? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all my Geminis out there. This is your love reading for January 2021. All right, hope everybody is doing well. Everybody is safe, right? If you are new, okay, hello, welcome. How you doing? All right, my name is Brittany, okay, but you could call me BB, you could call me Britt. All right, welcome to the channel. Gemini, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up, like this video. All right, like this video, comment, okay, if the messages resonated for you, take what did, leave what didn't. If it don't apply, let it fly. Keep in mind, Gemini, that the roles are interchangeable, okay? So they can be switched. We all have masculine and feminine energies. So with that being said, these readings are gender neutral. These are not gender specific readings, all right? If you would like to book a personal reading with me, all that information for where you can find me and do so is in the description box below. All right, Gemini, so we're going to do singles first. Excuse me. We're going to do singles first, couples afterwards, and then after that I'm going to go down from the zodiac, Aries to Pisces. Listen out for the signs that you are currently interested in or dealing with, okay? Those will be quick love messages. All right, Gemini singles, let's see what Spirit has to tell you. January 2021. Spirit, this message is for Gemini singles, January 2021. I just saw the Fool card, so some of you could be connected or involved with an Aries. All right, Gemini singles. Gemini singles. Spirit, I ask that you cover and bless me as I channel these messages for the star sign of Gemini. Ask that you cover and bless me. Bless my spirit, protect my spirit. Also, those that are currently viewing, cover and bless them as well. Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini singles, January 2021? Last shuffle coming up for my Gemini singles, January 2021. Gemini singles. All right. Oh, God. Oh, snap. Gemini singles. There's a lot going on here. I could already tell. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. There's a lot going on here. All right. I want to give you two oracles from the Romance Angels. Spirit, what messages do you have from the Romance Angels oracle for Gemini singles, January 2021? Romance Angels, messages for Gemini singles. Okay. We have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. All right. And we also have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. All right. So your two messages came right on out. Gemini singles. All right. Some of y'all are dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Heavy emphasis on Cancer. I'm also picking up on Libra energy. And I have Earth as well. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right. Heavy emphasis on Capricorn. Gemini singles. You showing up as the King of Swords reverse. Okay. Some of you are really dealing with a Libra. I have two Libra court cards here. All right. Major Arcana court cards. Okay, we have a Queen of Swords. We have the Justice card. That's double Libra. Gemini singles, okay? This person doesn't have any faith in this connection, or you don't have any faith in them, okay? One of you don't have any faith in this connection, or both of you have lost faith in this connection, okay? Is what I'm seeing. Gemini, you are showing up as the Emperor reverse and the King of Swords reverse, okay? I don't really feel like you're the Emperor reverse, okay? This could be this Aries or Scorpio person that you are connected with. For those of you that is dealing with someone that's more mature, like a mature man in age, okay? There could be an age difference. This person could be a little bit older than you. I see here that they are very controlling, okay, very dominating, and I see that communication has stopped between you and this person. So this person that I am picking up on, Gemini singles, I feel like you guys are not speaking right now. I feel like you guys don't even talk. I have strong air energy here, so you can be dealing with a fellow air sign. I know I mentioned Lemini. I'm thinking about Libra and Gemini. Lemini. I know I mentioned Libra, okay, Gem, but I feel like you could be dealing with an Aquarius or another Gemini like yourself. But what I'm seeing here is there will be some communication. Somebody here is gathering the strength and courage to come forth with some communication. So you two are not speaking right now, but in the month of January, there's a high chance that one of you will say something to the other person. I do see communication and forward movement coming in after some betrayal. All right. Yeah, I'm seeing some betrayal here, some sadness. Okay. Someone is really sad about how this connection has gone, how it's went. Okay. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but I'm really picking up this Temperance card. I just feel like whoever's hurt in this situation is giving themselves time. They know that things will really pan out, you know, for the better. They have faith that they will be okay. They know that they're going to be okay. Gemini singles, you also have the Four of Wands here. All right. So I see here, Gemini singles, you could have got a reading. I'm seeing some divination work. So, I mean, you are watching me, right? I feel like it's very possible that you could have gotten a reading from someone. All right. And that person told you something that made you feel like you didn't need to be involved with this other person. All right. So it's like, let's say you booked a reading with me and you asked me about someone and I told you, oh, they're seeing multiple people or they have negative energy or something. Whatever I told you made you feel like, all right, I'm not going to fuck with this person. That's what I'm seeing here, Gemini singles. I feel like for a small portion of you, of course, it's not going to be all of you, but I see for a small portion of you, Gem, you could have, you know, sought after a tarot reader. Okay, you booked a personal reading with someone and they gave you some information that you didn't like. Okay, you didn't want to hear it. And whether it was true or not, I don't know. But I feel like whatever this person, whatever this reader told you, it made you lose faith in this connection between this person that you were interested in, okay? And I see here that that's why you know, turned out to be the King of Swords. You kind of detached yourself. You stopped talking to this person. But I see a reconciliation here for you guys with the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups. I feel like this is a relationship. And Gemini, here you are. You showing up as the lovers. Okay, I feel like you're making a decision to come towards this person because you view them as someone that you want to have a partnership with. But I'm also seeing here that some spell work could have been done. So some of y'all are really into some shit, right? You getting readings, you doing work, okay? Or you got somebody doing work for you, okay? Or somebody secretly doing work on you. But that's really what I'm seeing here. Gemini singles, okay, it's telling me trust, right? The situation is calling for you to have faith, okay? So remember, I kept saying you losing faith in this connection, all right? Yeah, you don't really know if this is the person that you should be with. A part of you feels like, you know, you enjoy them when they're around, but when they're not around, you don't trust them, all right? So this situation is calling for you to have trust, okay? Have faith in this person. Have faith in this connection. Yeah, I had Sword of Two of Cups. I put it back. It just came out again. Two of Cups, Four of Wands. Gemini singles, you and this person, I feel like you're going to come together. You're going to get it right. All right? You guys are going to get it right. You guys are going to get it right. All right. Like I said, this unrequited love too, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Remember what I said, that some of you could have got a reading or something, or whatever you found out, whatever you think you know, or whatever about this person made you feel like, you know, there's not enough chemistry. Maybe they're not really into you, or they seeing other people, so I'm not it for them. I'm not an option, right? Whatever you was feeling, Gemini singles, I feel like that's what made you, you know, get a little turned off by this person. And you kind of like went into hermit mode. You know, you put some distance between you and them. And you weren't really communicating with them. Because for that person, I'm seeing here that you two are not speaking, okay? And if you are talking, then this just recently happened where you guys are talking again. But I feel like this person that I was specifically picking up on, Gemini singles, y'all are not speaking. All right, but y'all will come together. Y'all will come together. There will be a reunion. All right, Geminis in relationships. You up next, baby. Gemini couples. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Geminis that are currently in relationships? January 2021. Spirit, what messages do you have for the Geminis that are in relationships? January 2021. Geminis in relationships. Last shuffle coming up, Spirit. All right. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. I just did a death card. Number 13. Number 13 may be significant to you, okay? Is what I'm intuitively feeling and hearing. All right. This is someone that you've been with for a long time. Gemini couples, this is not a new relationship, all right? I'm telling y'all that right now. This is somebody that you've been with for a long time. Okay, I'm seeing conflict here between you two as well. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. But I see here that you two been fighting, all right? Gemini, I got Pisces here as well. I got Pisces, Sagittarius, Scorpio. All right, so your partner could be any of those signs or have that sign strong, okay? In their moon placement, all right? Maybe Venus, maybe rising, right? Yeah, all right. So I'm seeing Gemini couples that you and your person is not having that y'all not having no fun. All right. As far as the bedroom's concerned, I feel like you guys are like not really sleeping with one another. Okay. You guys sleep in the same bed, but y'all don't touch each other. All right. We have the Two of Cups here though. So you guys are like, I feel like you are focusing on a relationship of equal give and take after, you know, fighting so damn much. You two did fight a lot at one point. But with the Wheel of Fortune card here and the Two of Cups, I feel like it's only a matter of time. Spirit is saying it's only a matter of time before you two come together and like, you know, mend this relationship. Heal yourselves and mend this relationship. I have the Hermit here, so some of you could be involved with a Virgo. Okay, Gemini. So I have strong Virgo, I have Scorpio, I have Sagittarius, I have Pisces. All right. And I also got Aries and Scorpio again, okay? But yeah, I'm seeing someone is very controlling in this situation. Very controlling, very hot and cold. So, yeah, Gemini, this could be you being hot and cold. I know that sometimes that's how y'all are, right? Or maybe this person that you connected with is this way. They view you this way. But I'm also seeing here that someone is very dependent. So this is like some codependency that I'm picking up on. Let me pull two from the Romance Angels and see. All right. Two oracle messages, romance angels, please. Gemini couples, Geminis in relationships, January 2021. All right. We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So yeah, I said eventually with divine timing being here and the Two of Cups, eventually you two will work this out. Yeah. So some of you are getting engaged. You know, your person may propose to you. Okay, this connection is ascending to a higher form of commitment. So if you guys are not already married, there's a possibility that you could be engaged or you could be, you know, proposing to this person. Now, listen to me. Hear me out. Didn't I just say I picked up on codependency and someone was dependent? Your oracle message says codependency. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So codependency. Somebody here may have actual addictions, okay, some substance abuse issues. I wasn't seeing that with the tarot, but that could be a thing. But I just did see codependency. I just said that someone here is very controlling. I feel like the other person is very codependent. Okay, yeah, but you guys have the Tower reverse. So you may have broken up in the past and got back together, broken up, gotten back together again with that conflict that I'm seeing between you two. All right, I feel like this is very in and out. This connection is very unstable is what I'm seeing. I'm also feeling like someone's finances could be suffering right now. Someone could be going through some financial issues, all right? Whether that be you or your partner, Gemini. But I feel like this person really leaves you hanging sometime, really stuck in your head. You get overwhelmed. Okay, you get overwhelmed with this person. You're very emotional about this person. I feel like this person really has a way with words and they just really fuck your head up sometime. I got the Four of Wands reverse, which is separation, divorce, okay, a breakup. And I have the Ace of Cups reverse. So for some of you, I feel like you two are actually breaking up. And then for others of you, remember I said divine timing is at play here. And you guys will establish a better connection between each other. That's equal give and take after a period of not having that, right? So I saw two storylines, okay? Some of y'all are, you know, having a higher form of commitment, establishing this good relationship between one another after fighting so damn much. And then for some of you, I feel like those of you that were really in those like abusive, chaotic relationships or those relationships where someone did have substance abuse issues, I feel like you two are breaking up, okay? You guys are breaking up. All right, Geminis in relationships, right? Right, baby? All right, let's go down the list of the zodiac. We're going to do Aries through Pisces. Listen out for the sign that you are currently dealing with or currently interested in, okay? Aries through Pisces. Gemini, you're dealing with an Aries in the month of January. What messages does Spirit have for you guys? Gemini connections with Aries. Gemini and Aries connections, January 2021. Gemini and Aries. Let's see. Gemini and Aries, what messages do you need during this time? Gemini and Aries connections. Gemini and Aries. Let's see, baby. Let's see, sugar. Gemini, you dealing with an Aries. All right. Ooh. Okay, y'all are cute. So there was an ending between you two, but now you are reconnecting. Okay, you guys are reconciling. That's what I do see here. And I feel like you two are very attracted to one another. I'm picking up on this sexual chemistry. So Gemini and Aries, y'all got the hots for each other. All right, but this may be short-lived. Damn. Because I feel like this is kind of like more lust than anything. So I feel like as quick as it starts up is as quick as it's going to end. No, Spirit said, shut the fuck up. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, my bad. I have the Hierophant here, so that's commitment. Spirit said, yes, they are lustful, but they are going to have a relationship. They're going to have a connection. So Spirit just shut me down, right? Yeah, this is a past person. This is someone you have history with, okay? I see that someone could have strong Libra in their chart as well, or Aquarius. All right, but I feel like you guys are reconciling after a period of no equal give and take. So yeah, it was a tower moment between you and this person, but now you guys are coming together and working it all out and having great makeup sex. Oh God, Gemini and Aries, you guys are gonna have great makeup sex. All right, Gemini, you dealing with a Taurus. Gemini and Taurus connections, January 2021. Spirit, what messages do you have for the Geminis that are currently involved with a Taurus? Geminis that are currently involved with Taurus. Spirit, what messages do you have for them? Geminis that are currently involved with Taurus. Let's see. Gemini, you're dealing with a Taurus. A Taurus. Okay. You guys... Okay, for some of you, I'm seeing here that the only thing you guys have is sex, all right? I feel like outside of the bedroom, you guys have a lot of problems. Someone here is moving too. So if you two live together, I feel like one of you are moving the fuck out, okay? And going towards a third party possibly. So I see cheating here. I see someone committing to a third party, committing to someone else because that person don't fight. All right, that's really what I'm seeing. So Gemini, you feel like this Taurus fight too damn much, or Taurus feel this way about you, but I feel like they picking up and leaving and going towards someone else. And they could marry this person that they going towards too. Yikes. Yikes. Gemini, you dealing with another Gemini? Gemini is dealing with Gemini. January 2021, Spirit, what messages do you have for Geminis that are currently dealing with other Geminis? Gemini and Gemini connections, January 2021, Spirit, let's see. All right, I have the Three of Swords that just came out, so someone could be feeling heartbroken. Yeah, I have the Nine of Pentacles, but they picking themselves back up. So I see that you have released yourself from this person. You cut this person off. You are choosing to be single. Queen of Swords energy, okay, and Hermit. So you choosing to be by yourself and focus on yourself. All right. Gemini, you're dealing with a Cancer. Gemini and Cancer connections, January 2021. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Geminis that are currently dealing with Cancers? Geminis dealing with Cancers, January 2021. Spirit, what messages do you have for the Geminis that are dealing with Cancers? Gemini and Cancer connections. Let's see. Gemini and Cancer. Oh, you guys are spying on one another. Gemini, this Cancer could be spying on you, or you could be spying on this Cancer. But I'm definitely picking up on heavy spying. I'm also seeing here that this is a missed opportunity. Somebody decided to commit to another person. So I feel like, Gemini, if you moved on from this Cancer and you committed to someone else, they watching you. or vice versa, okay? Somebody here is watching someone else move on and have a whole situation elsewhere. All right. Gemini. You dealing with a Leo, baby? Gemini and Leo connections. All right. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Geminis that are dealing with Leos? Gemini and Leo, January 2021. Gemini's dealing with Leos. Gemini, you dealing with a Leo. Ooh, Leo, here you are, the Sun card. This Gemini makes you happy. Okay, I see money here too. Someone here is getting to the bag. Someone here is a business owner, all right? Or somebody that's just really career oriented, okay? Goal oriented, career focused. I also see someone blowing the fuck up, all right? So I feel like someone here is in the public eye, okay? You guys could be fucking celebrities or something like that. Your partner could be a celebrity or someone well-known, okay? Well-respected, highly favored. All right, I see a lot of happiness between you two, Gemini and Leo. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Gemini, here you are with the Lover's card. You two are soulmates. All right. Be careful, though, that you're not telling your business to someone else. Didn't I say stardom? Yeah, I had the star card here. Somebody here is blowing the fuck up, right? But be careful that you're not telling your business to an Aries, a Scorpio, a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. Because I feel like that person is not really happy for you two. If anything, they probably jealous of y'all. Because y'all motherfuckers is like a power couple. I'm getting Barack and Michelle Obama vibes, right? Or whoever is a power couple to you in your eyes. I just feel like you guys are a power couple. Gemini. You dealing with a Virgo. Gemini and Virgo connections, January 2021. Gemini, you dealing with a Virgo. Virgo. Gemini and Virgo. Gemini is dealing with Virgo spirit. What can you tell them? Gemini is dealing with Virgos. I just saw the Death card. All right, but let's see what the cards say. I'm picking up on some spying energy. Okay, I'm also seeing here that someone is getting over this connection after being betrayed in the past. They're getting over this shit. All right, they healing their heart. All right, Gemini, I feel like you definitely manipulated this motherfucker. You manipulated this Virgo. Okay. Sorry, I'm calling y'all motherfuckers, right? No offense. Y'all know I'm crazy. Gemini, you are also showing up as the Lover's reverse, okay? That is the card of Gemini. So I see here that you don't want this person, okay? You and this Virgo, there's a separation here between you two. There's a decision being made to no longer give to this. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Yeah. This is over between you two. The Star reverse. There's no faith in this, okay? No hope. Someone here is just out. All right. Gemini, you dealing with a Libra, baby. Gemini and Libra connections, January 2021. You had a lot of Libra energy in your spread, so let's see. Gemini and Libra, January 2021. Spirit, what can you tell the Geminis that are currently involved with Libras? Gemini, you dealing with a Libra, baby. Okay, I see here that this is a missed opportunity between you two. Okay, ooh, never, ooh, all right. So I feel like it was a missed opportunity between you two in the past. But I see celebration here. I'm seeing some hooking up, some sex, right? And I have the Four of Wands here. And the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups. So Gemini and Libra, y'all are deciding to be in a relationship, okay, or get engaged, get married. Yeah, this situation can involve to marriage is what I'm seeing here. I have the Ace of Cups here. This is a new beginning, a fresh start. Gemini and Libra, y'all good. Y'all all good and shit. Congratulations if that is you, all right? I feel like you two make each other very happy. And I see abundance here too. So someone is very successful. Or both of you may be very successful people. Gemini, you dealing with a Scorpio? Gemini and Scorpio connections, January 2021. Spirit, what can you tell Geminis that are dealing with Scorpios? Gemini, you dealing with a Scorpio. I feel like you two fight. All right. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I knew it. That's what I was waiting on. That's exactly what I was waiting on. And the Two of Cups came out in the upright, it fell, and then it came out in the reverse. And Gemini, you showing up here as the Lover's reverse, okay? Yeah, this person doesn't do it for you is what I'm hearing. They don't inspire you. I also, yeah, Gemini, you would say some shit like that. They don't inspire you, okay? But that's good, though. I feel like more people need to find people that are inspiring, okay? People that motivate them, that bring out the best in them. Gemini, I feel like you like to be mentally stimulated. Of course, you are an air sign, okay? You need an intellect, okay? You need somebody that's very smart, can hold a conversation, can talk about deep shit. And I just feel like you view this, which is really weird. So Scorpio may feel this way about you, but I don't know. Scorpio and Gemini, I feel like you two can hold deep conversations, okay? But for some reason, there's a disconnect here of the minds. So Gemini, you're not really stimulated by the Scorpio. The Scorpio, they just don't do it for you. Yeah, Nine of Cups reverse. Okay, this is like, yeah, you unhappy with this person. You ain't really feeling them. King of Cups reverse, withholding, okay? Communication, withholding an offer, okay? Not expressing emotion, not having none. Yeah, Ace of Swords reverse, Ace of Wands reverse. I feel like you guys, well, Ace of Swords in the upright. I feel like you guys are communicating about this. There may be a conversation about this to no longer give into this, okay? But I see someone here severing ties. Gemini, I feel like it's you. And I see a lack of passion here between you two. This person, you just, I feel like you're not attracted to them. Like, they just don't do it for you. All right. Gemini, you're dealing with a Sagittarius. Gemini and Sagittarius connections, January 2021. Spirit, what can you tell Geminis that are dealing with Sagittarius? Gemini and Sagittarius, January 2021. Gemini and Sagittarius connections, January 2021. Spirit, what messages do you have for Geminis that are dealing with Sagittarius? Geminis dealing with Sagittarius. I just heard Too Little Too Late by JoJo. Yeah, I have the Five of Cups. I see disappointment. Okay, I have the Ten of Swords. That's sadness, betrayal, Queen of Pentacles, no offer. Yeah. So Gemini, you dealing with a Sag. I feel like it's over. I feel like you two have broken up. Somebody is moving away from the other. So you two may be at a distance from one another. There could be long distance here. But I just feel like there's traveling. Someone's traveling away from the other person. Yeah, the Star reverse. There's no more hope in this situation. No more faith. Yeah, and the Sun reverse. Unhappiness here. So I heard JoJo's Too Little Too Late. It's just too little too late. So yeah. Get out, leave right now. It's the end of you and me. That's what I heard. So Gemini and Sag is over, babe. All right. Gemini. You're dealing with a Capricorn. Gemini and Capricorn connections, January 2021. Spirit, what can you tell Geminis that are currently interested in Capricorns? They involved with Capricorns. What do they need to know? All right. Okay, we got the Seven of Swords here. We're going to see what that's about. All right, I feel like you two will communicate. I'm also seeing here that this is someone from the past. So return of the ex, right? Return of a past situation, past relationship. Okay, yeah. Yep, after waiting. So someone here was playing a waiting game and now someone's returning. I just feel like there's some codependency here, though, between you two, Gemini and Capricorn. All right. I'm also seeing that there's a third party here. The third party could be a Libra, okay, or Aries, okay. I'm getting Libra, Aries energy here. And I feel like that's the person that you're choosing because they're more successful or they more beautiful. So Gemini and Capricorn, I feel like, yeah, it's not going anywhere between you two. I have the Chariot reverse and the Tower card. I feel like they're choosing this third party that they rather be with. I'd rather be with you. I'd rather be with you. All right. Gemini, you're dealing with an Aquarius. Gemini and Aquarius connections, January 2021. Spirit, what messages do you have for the Geminis that are currently dealing with Aquarius? Gemini and Aquarius. All right. Let's see. Listen here. Someone blocked the other person, okay? So I feel like your calls, your texts not even going through. This person blocked you, all right? King of Cups reversed. There's no love here. Yeah. Queen of Swords reversed. Somebody says some shit that they can't take back. Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah, it's over. Yep, you guys, someone here lost their patience. They were very irritable. I feel like someone here just has a bad temper, okay? They easily irritated, easily frustrated, and they lost control. They said some hurtful shit, and they got blocked, right? Gemini and Aquarius, y'all blocked this person. Somebody blocked somebody. All right, Gemini. You dealing with a Pisces, January 2021. Spare what messages do you have for Geminis that are dealing with Pisces? Gemini and Pisces connections, January 2021. All right. Ace of Swords really wanted to come out. Gemini and Pisces. Okay, I see that this relationship is kind of draining. All right. I feel like you two are karmic partners is really what I'm seeing here. I feel like you two are in a cycle. So there's like, we committed and then we not. We committed, then we not. Yeah, very in and out energy. I feel like there's happiness here, though. There's a chance for happiness. All right. But someone here is beginning to lose faith in this connection. I also feel like you two have some trust issues. So Gemini, you don't trust this Pisces, or this Pisces doesn't trust you. Okay, Gemini, here you are showing up as the Lover's card. I have the Chariot reverse too. So I feel like you two are feeling kind of stuck right now. And I do see that there is a third party for some of you. The third party could be a Queen of Wands, okay? It could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here coming in the mix, okay? But I see no commitment between you two, Gemini and Pisces. I have the Four of Wands reverse. Also, yeah, the Sun reverse too, unhappiness, Leo energy. I also feel like this Gemini could be involved with a Virgo, okay, is what I'm seeing here. So I feel like you feel betrayed by this Gemini. I mean, well, Pisces feels betrayed by you, Gemini, because you committed to someone else. You chose someone else. All right, so Gemini, that was your January love reading. Thank you so much for rocking out with me. I hope that these messages resonated for you, okay? Take what did, leave what didn't. Let me know in the comment section if anything resonated for you. Give me a thumbs up, all right? Make sure to share this video with your friends and family. I love you. Till next time, smooches.